Hey guys, what is going on, man? It was a hell of a night last night. As you see there, biggest win ever, $100,000 takedown in the slam. In the monster last night. Unreal. I mean, it's just unreal. Don't really have any words to explain it. It's just amazing. If you guys saw about 4 or 5 days ago, I took down $34,000, and then decided, just to play last night, and finally did it. Took down the big one. Yeah, just like I said, still I have no words. It's just an amazing experience. So anyway, yeah, let's break it down there. Scored a 366.6 last night. Went with Lonzo Ball. I didn't mind him here against New York. I knew it was going to be a relatively high total. Also, with his family being there, I think that helped him a little bit more. And he had a good one. Only 19% owned here. Had a 43.6. Really good night from Ball. James, he wasn't doing anything until Eulis kind of got hurt just a little bit, and then he came in and did very well. So that definitely helped me out a lot. Wiggins didn't suck finally. I had a good one, 39-4. Against Philly, that game obviously went to overtime. Bazemore, man, once again. In my other one, when I won the 34, same thing. He did the same exact thing for me. He had 45, I think, last time, and 46 in this one. So Bazemore 2 for 2 in my GPP takedowns. LeBron had only big guy out there, 62.9, career high in assists, which is awesome. Definitely don't mind that. Allen Crabbe, I was gonna go Carroll, but I decided to go Crabbe here instead. A little bit cheaper, and he didn't do bad. 28.5, only 6% owned. Definitely will take that. We got the unicorn right here, 66.7. Had one hell of a night against the Lakers. 47% owned, but man, he go off. Next was Taj Gibson, another solid kind of an option there. Good guy to get you around, 30 to 35, and it got me 35.4. Definitely take that. And just needed to punt the position away. I got Marcin Gortat, 19.3. That's all I really need. Like I said, just needed some salary cap there for sure. So, yeah, definitely not too bad here. I did enter it 3 times. The other ones didn't win as well, but as you see there, 100,000, 1,200, and 600 in the monster. So yeah, I won 101,000 last night. Just unreal that it happened. Like I said, very, very grateful for it. Also, all of our subs did very, very good as well. Some of them pulled in, 3,000, 4,000. It was everybody just did very good last night. So definitely grateful for that. So yeah, guys, if you guys are interested in NBA, I mean, I don't know what you're waiting for if you're not signed up. I mean, we've won over $140,000 in just in under a week. So obviously we know what we're doing. I mean, before I won the 34 and the 100,000, I was ranked 429th in the world on NBA. So I'm guessing I'm probably going to be anywhere in the top 100 now. So obviously I know what I'm doing. NBA, $40 per month. That's just very cheap. You get 3 to 4 lineups per day, 2 for me and 2 from Anthony for the main slate. We post the lineups about 10 to 15 minutes before lock. We do that to ensure there's no injuries and make sure everything is fine. So to get in on our lineups, check out our website at knamafia.net. If you guys are new here, go there. It tells you a little bit about us. Some frequently asked questions as well, and also step-by-step instructions on to sign up on our site. So, yeah, as normal, you will have to have a Twitter to access our lineups, so definitely keep that in mind. But, yeah, like I said, just unreal last night. I'm glad I took that down. It was just still in shock, that I took that down. So, definitely grateful for that. Anyway, that is the recap. Let's go look at today's big slate here. Got 9 of them today. Tournaments aren't really that big today. Let me go click on this real quick. Yeah, not too many big tournaments. I was looking at it. Even the Slam. I mean, yeah, Slam's not even that big either. So let's just go click on this here real quick for you guys. All right, there we go. So anyway, yeah, let's get into the first game. We got Oklahoma City and Indiana, 2-12, and Indy only by 1. Should be a good one. Oklahoma City, they're struggling right now, but this should be a very good game. Oladipo will be playing his old team, and I think that is very interesting. Right away, yeah, I don't mind Oladipo. He's 10,000. It's crazy to see him that much. But once again, I really like him here. I think he can get you around 50, 55 in this one. He's been on straight fire, playing big minutes, scoring huge amount of points. His old team in OKC. So, yeah, really don't mind Oladipo. Russell Westbrook. If Collins doesn't play, that helps Oladipo even more. And then obviously Joseph will be a very good option there. Paul George, he looked okay. I don't mind putting him in there again. I really don't. Don't mind maybe Bogdanovich. Carmelo, he's been up and down. I don't mind Thaddeus Young. Don't mind Turner or Adams. So, yeah, going to want this game a lot. We got Adams, we got Turner. Love those two. I'd rather have maybe Thaddeus Young over Carmelo here. Paul George could be an interesting kind of a contrarian pick to get you around 34, 35, maybe around there. Victor Oladipo, I think you got to have him in there. Then obviously you got Mr. Russell Westbrook. And then if, like I said, Collison can't play for some reason, Corey Joseph is always a half-decent backup to get you around 20 to 23 points. So, yeah, you're definitely going on target that one. I like it. All right, moving on. Clippers, Orlando. No total on this one. Should be relatively high here. We got Peyton. I don't mind the dude. Milos is back. He's playing limited minutes, so that hurts Rivers a little bit. That hurts Lou Williams just a little bit as well. I guess one guy you can pick here is Simmons again. I think you could put him in there. Gallinari looks like he's out again. Now this is just oh my goodness, weird game. Can't really say anything about this game until these injuries happen here. We got Vukovic, Jordan, maybe put those two in there. If some of these guys are out, this is going to be a lot slower game than we're expecting. I'm not expecting a high total here with these guys if these guys are out. If Gordon can't play, Isaac is out. Shoot, I don't even know where you're going to go. But, yeah, that definitely helps out Simmons and Vukovic here. But, yeah, I think if Gordon is out here, I don't know. Definitely changes that game, could slow it down, could be – yeah, I'm just not expecting too much in this one. But anyway, maybe Lou, he's been up and down. Like I said, they're getting a little bit healthier now, so they don't need him as much. Like I said, same thing there with Rivers. So I guess you can look at Peyton here. Vukovic, maybe a little bit of Jordan, but not really into this game. I'm expecting maybe a 204 total, maybe a little higher, but not expecting too crazy of a game here. Obviously, Clippers play really, really slow. So, I can't really say anything about that one until a couple more injuries come out. All right, moving on, we got Memphis and Washington. Once again, no total on this one here. We got Wall. Looks like he should still be out. Same thing as normal. He'll Beal. Don't mind him. Evans. I think this could be a little bit better game for him. Otto Porter. Don't mind him. Jermichael Green. He's been up and down. This could be a half-decent spot. I picked him once or twice, and he's been kind of crap for me. Like I said, he's been terrible. So he's been playing big minutes, but not doing anything. Another game I don't care for here. I guess you're looking at Marc Gasol. But man, Marc Gasol, Otto Porter, Beal. I think Beal and Evans could be your two top guys right there to look at. But that's really it. I'm not really into this one. I know I'm not going too deep into it, but it's just straight up Orlando game, this Washington game, not really into these games. So, but I guess if you have to look, I guess you look at Beal and Evans and maybe a little bit of Otto Porter, but once again, not really into that one. Moving on, we got Denver and Boston. This could be a kind of an interesting one here. Once again, no total on this one because, a little bit of news there with Kyrie Irving, if he's going to play or not. I'm not sure if he's going to. Listed as probable, so, yeah, looks like he could play. 8,100, I personally think that's way too cheap. Had a bad one against Detroit, but, depending on how bad his injury, like I said, he's going to play. But quad, that is quite a bit of Irving's, kind of thing is moving his legs quite a bit. That's how he makes room. So, but I think this could be a steal spot for him. I don't mind him here. Smart, he sucked really bad. If Will Barton can't play, don't mind Gary Harris. That means either Murray or Moutier, one of those guys might step up a little bit, but still not expecting a fast-paced game. But I don't mind Mr. Harris. Jaylen Brown, he didn't do anything with Irving being out. They got blown out at Chicago. Tatum, he didn't really do much. So we go look here. Is Al Horford. Al Horford will be rested. So Aaron Baines right away. Yeah, probably he's going to be your cash option there. Play a little bit more minutes. And another guy that brings in, I think I've told you this once or twice before, but Daniel Theus. He's nothing too pretty. He doesn't play big minutes, but when he did play relatively big minutes there, he had 29 points. So he might get you 17 to 20 fantasy points. Who knows? We'll see. He does have extended minutes, so not the sexiest name out there, but he might get a couple extra minutes there. Also that helps if Morris is continuing to be out. But yeah, I guess I'm looking at Irving. I don't mind him here. Yeah, maybe a little bit of Harris, but another game not really too into here. Yeah, like I said, maybe Theus in a GPP. And for sure, I think you got to have Aaron Baines in this one. Plumlee, not really into it. Maybe Fareed or Lyles. Up to you guys who you want to pick there. So another game, I think this could be a 205 total, 206, another slow game. So obviously these early games aren't really, I really don't care for besides the Indiana game. So yeah, anyway, this game, I don't mind this one. I know it's a low total, but I think this could be a half-decent game. We got Portland and Miami, two really good defenses. I don't want a ton of guys from this, but maybe one or two. It could be, a relatively close game here. Let me go look at it here. So right away, I don't mind Johnson. I keep telling you guys I don't mind him. And he's good for around 20 to 25 fantasy points. And why not put him in there again? He's looking pretty solid. So I put in Johnson again. I really don't mind him. Don't mind Damian Lillard. Dragic could be an interesting option. McCollum had a good game, but not really feeling him in this one. Don't mind Deion Waiters. Josh Richardson, he's been playing a little bit better. Evan Turner, he played a little bit better as well last time against Golden State, but that was a little bit faster game. I guess you can look at Kelly Olynyk, but kind of the bad thing is he will be going up against Al-Farouq Aminu a lot. And if you don't know, Aminu is a very, very good defensive player. Says he could start at center, so we'll see here. We'll see how it goes. 6,000. He might get you 25, maybe 26. But in this game, looking at front court, don't mind Lillard. I don't think he's going to go crazy on this one. He might get you 45 or 50. But my big guy, I'm really looking at Johnson. I think that's the main guy I want. And Deion Waiters, I think he could be an interesting kind of another contrarian option here tonight. If he's not injured, I see something. Yeah, he's been up and down as well, but this could be a decent spot for him. I don't think many people will really have him here. So another one of those games, man. Maybe one or two from this one, and that's really it. Like I said, Johnson, maybe some Waiters, but another kind of a game. All right, moving on. This should be a better one. Milwaukee, New Orleans, finally a half-decent game. No total because of Mr. Anthony Crybaby Davis. Let's see here. Like I said, I love Davis, but he's injured all the time. Anyway, let's go look at him here. It's questionable to play, so we'll see. Obviously, hopefully we get some news on him. If not, I think Cousins, as normal, got to put him in there. Henson could be a half-decent option, get you 25, 30. If Cunningham is out again, maybe Darius Miller. He doesn't really do much, though. He might get you 19 to 20. As you see there, he had 22-6 in 39 minutes. So I guess maybe if Cunningham and only Davis are out, I guess you can put those two in there. But right away, I think each one more. This is only if Davis is out. Whenever Davis is out, each one more definitely steps up his game. And he's still only 4,600. Had 41-1 against Houston. Like I said, put him in there if Davis is out again. Brogdon, another guy I like putting in there, should get you around 24, 25 points. Drew Holiday, I think you got to put him in there. I mean, I just love this game. Middleton, Holiday, Brogdon, Giannis, maybe Miller, on Henson, and definitely some DeMarcus Cousins. And then Rondo had a triple-double. Don't mind him. Eric Bledsoe. So, yeah, definitely going to be one of the games I'm going to want to stack. Probably around a 213, maybe 214 total here. So, like I said, see what's going on with that Davis news, but that's definitely going to be the game that I'm going to want to target here for sure tonight. Like I said, almost everyone is in play in that one. All right, Utah and Chicago. We got a 4 spread, but we got no total. Interesting. Never seen that one before. I'm guessing this will probably be like a 195, 196 total here. All right, let's go look. Dunn is done. Don't mind putting him in there. He's always half decent option. Mitchell, he's been up and down, but I think this is a good spot for him for sure. Roddy Hood is back, so is that hurting him? I haven't been paying attention to Utah, so I'm not here. Looks like he's been hurting a little bit, but he's still playing consistent minutes even with Hood back. With Hood back. So don't mind Mitchell. Good. Hood could be, kind of an interesting option. As we know, Chicago really bad defense. Joe Ingles, maybe put him in there. Cephalosha could be a GPP option. Nikola Mirotic, Bobby Portis, those two were very, very good options. If Marketing can't play, I don't mind putting one of them in there. Will be a little bit slower paced game. Obviously, Utah's very good against the defensive wise, so don't expect as big as points, but still don't mind either one of those guys. Only if Marketing is out. And then you got Mr. Rudy Gobert, relatively good matchup. Same thing. I haven't been paying attention to him either. His minutes are all right. He might get you 30, 35. I think his ownership will be very, very low owned, so maybe take a shot with him. So maybe a little bit of Rudy, maybe Mirotic or Portis if Markkanen is out. Joe Ingles, don't mind him. Get you around 24 to 30, not 30, 24 to 27. Cephalosha, kind of a GPP spot there. Don't mind Mitchell at all. And then really don't mind some Chris Dunn. So another thing, 1 or 2 in that one, not the highest total, but definitely some pretty good value out there in that game. So definitely keep that in mind. All right, finally, last 2 games. We loving these. We got Toronto and Phoenix. We got a 217 total in Toronto by 11. Another one of those games, just pick and choose who you want here. Don't mind Lowry. Don't mind DeRozan. Maybe James, maybe Ulis. I guess you pick one of them. Toronto is a pretty good defense, though. So, it's up to you. Warren could be a half-decent option. OG Anunoby, I think he's playing a little better. Let me go look at him. Also, he has a half-decent matchup, obviously, against Phoenix. Never mind. I thought he was doing a little better. My bad. So I guess take that off the list there. But one guy I know that's been doing good is Serge Ibaka. Don't mind putting him in there. And then Jonas Valanciunas, man, he had a very good game last time out. I really don't mind Valanciunas at 5,000. Probably my mid-range pick of the day. 27 for Mr. Tyson Chandler. He didn't look too bad either. So another guy that won't have high ownership, he might get you 25 to 30. And Valanciunas, I do think he'll be a little bit more popular here tonight, but still don't mind him. Had 41 points. I don't expect that tonight just because his minutes are so up and down. As you see, that was his first time he went over 25 minutes in over like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So he might get you, 20, 24, 25, just depending on how many minutes he gets, but usually gets around 20 to 21 minutes. So that's the only thing that sucks there, but still don't mind him. Don't mind Chandler, as I mentioned. Baca, almost a must play. Phoenix sucks against power forwards. Don't mind Warren. I think he's not going to have a huge game, but still maybe get you 30, 35. And then obviously DeRozan and Lowry, and maybe Ulis or James, kind of up to you who you want to pick there, but definitely for sure favoring a couple Toronto guys in this one. All right, last but not least, we got Charlotte and Houston at 220 and Houston by 12. So as I mentioned earlier, Charlotte, man, they've been playing a lot of ball games here recently. So that might hurt them a little bit. But anyway, CP3, don't mind him. Walker, kind of a hard matchup there against Chris Paul, but he can still maybe get you 30, 35. Not the craziest option, but you might put him in there. But I really, really like CP3 for sure. Nicholas Batum, he did get held out. Lamb, he sucked. He didn't really do anything. He's doubtful. So Lamb, he might redeem himself. Maybe. He's still only 4,900. Another guy I think should have a half-decent spot here is Eric Gordon. One of those guys that he's either on or he's not doing good here. And I think this could be a good spot for him. 29-9 there against New Orleans. I think he can get you around 25-30 in this one. Once again, Harden's Harden. Don't mind him. Don't mind Ariza. Maybe Michael Kidd. He might get you 20, 23. Kaminsky's back, so that hurts Marvin Williams. Ryan Anderson's been complete crap. I mean, he just sucks. Wow. Anyway, we got Capella. He had a very good game as well last time, and then Howard. So Howard, Capella. Don't mind Ariza. He might get you, 24 to 26, 27. Don't mind him. Harden's Harden. Put him in there. Gordon, Lamb. Don't mind those two, and Paul. So, it could be a blowout, but, I mean, shoot. Most of these games it's a little weird night here, to be honest with you. So, okay. Wow. I don't even know where to go here. Let's go look at the models because it's a little bit harder night than I was looking at. All right, let's go look at those point guards here. So they got Lowry, they got Irving. That's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to go Rondo. I told you guys I like him. He's relatively cheap. Ownership should be at least 40, 50% with Davis being out, if Davis is out. I'll leave that second point guard open. Probably Lowry. You got Bledsoe as well, though. Don't mind either one of those guys. All right, shooting guard, I think he's got to put him in there, Lamb. All right, let's just go do that. I'm just going to go plug in some players here. As normal, this isn't really a lineup. These are just players that I'm kind of looking at here. You know what? Never mind. I totally forgot. Let's go. My bad about that. Forgot about him. Let's go that way. Small forward. Let's just say Cunningham and Davis are out. Maybe put him in there. You could easily put in Giannis. I'd love to get Boogie in there. I don't think I can really do that. Man, look at all these injuries. Wow. Really like Serge Ibaka. What you got? $6,700. Or is he something go like? You guess you can go Chris Paul, maybe something like that. That leaves you with 55. Like I said, I got to get Boogie in there. Always love having him. And like I said, maybe Chandler or Valanciunas or something. So kind of what I'm looking at. Like I said, there's a lot of very big dudes out there, so it's going to be hard to get a lot of them in there. So Westbrook, don't mind him. Paul, Lowry, Bledsoe, Tyler Johnson, I don't mind him either. Rondo, put him in there. Those are kind of my point guards. My shooting guards, we got Harden, Oladipo, DeRozan, Beal, Mitchell, Middleton, Holiday. I mean, it's stacked at the shooting guard as normal here. Deion Waiters, maybe GPP. Eric Gordon, maybe as well. Small forward, we got Giannis. Don't mind Warren. I don't think he's a crazy option here. Paul George, I see kind of a contrarian option. I think he could get you 35-40 in this one. I really do. Don't mind Simmons, Ariza, Ingles. Kind of who I'm looking at there. Power forward. Definitely a miss. Maybe look at Young, Ibaka, Henson, maybe Nikola Mirotic, Bobby Portis, but it's terrible there at that power forward position. And then center, Cousins, if Davis is out, don't mind Vuk, Howard. Really don't mind Capella, Adams, Chandler, Valanciunas. So that's definitely kind of what I am looking at there. So anyway, I think that is mostly it. As I said, it was a very, very good night for us last night. As I said, took down the monster once again and won 100,000. As you see there is my balance, so definitely not too bad of a night. So would love to have you guys join. Like I said, a lot of our subs won like 2,000-3,000 last night. Just a very good night for us. Would love to have you guys on board. NBA is only $40 per month. Easily make that money back within easily probably the first week or so. Just, obviously depends on the way that you are betting, but should able to make it back. You get 3 to 4 lineups per day for the main slate, 2 from me and 2 from Anthony. To get in on our lineups, as normal, you have to check out our website at knamafia.net. We will also have our website in the comment section. Just click on it and get you all signed up. We'll have step-by-step instructions for you guys to get signed up on that. And as normal, you'll have to have a Twitter to access our lineup. So, like I said, yeah, biggest win ever in a single night was 100,000 last night. Just amazing. Glad it happened. Definitely grateful for it. So hopefully, we can continue this. So yeah, that is it, guys. Hopefully hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you did like everything. So that is it. Hope everyone has a good day. We'll see you guys all tomorrow.